Welcome back to Assembly Planter. We left off last episode unlocking black holes. So black holes are made at the advanced crafting station here. They require 1,000 stars. So stars are made in this golden sieve down here. So it takes 30 seconds to grow one star. So that's roughly 500 minutes to do 1,000 stars. So we're going to definitely want to do these in large quantities to speed that along, because that's like 8.5 hours. So that is made from stardust, 20 stardust. And stardust is just made in this thing right here, which pulls stardust out of thin air, one every 0.2 seconds. So, but it does take galactite to build, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So I think we're going to start off with just doing a whole bunch of these stardust things. We'll do auto crafters. Let's do, I don't know, 20 of them. Probably end up doing more, but the one stardust creator can oversupply these. It does 25 stardust in 5 seconds, so it's going to be slightly oversupplied, but we're just going to go with it. Kind of drives me nuts that I can't do stuff to ratio, but so we're going to do a whole bunch of these. We don't want auto crafters, we want the actual thing. So that's 20 of those. We got to turn those into the automatic ones, which is down here. Do 20 of those. And we'll just set them up in here. Something like this. I think I did this wrong, but this is what I want. I don't want the auto crafters, I just want the actual thing. So we can just drag these out down here. We're going to set all these to starflower seeds. And then just drag a belt down here to create some more belts. Do 50 of them. And we can just put the regular collector down here. And that should make stardust seeds. Alright, so I read this wrong. This here, it takes 0.2 seconds to craft a stardust collector, but this stardust collector here operates one every 5 seconds, from what I can tell. So it's going to take 100 seconds to make enough stardust to make one seed. So we're going to have to redo this a little bit. I was playing around with it. I set these to 20, so it operates 20 times. Puts one into here. Operates 20 times, puts them into here. So that takes 100 seconds. So you can see that's, my calculation is correct. So we have to redo this and lay this out, knowing that these take forever to operate. So that's 20 stardust makers into one sieve. Makes one star seed every 5 seconds. So that'll be good there. So let's go ahead and shrink that. And let's play around with, I got these new harvesters, or planters and harvesters I should say. Let's actually go ahead and expand this. So let's put one here. It can do 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A new harvester. And then the collection. So let's see if we can get enough layout in here to do, let's see, this. We'll need 5 seeds for every row we plant, so we'll have to use this auto crafter here. That'll make 5 seeds every, what is this, a seed every second? What was it? It is 1 seed every 5 seconds. So it'll plant this in We just want to make sure it can replant this within 30 seconds. So as long as it does 5 seeds in 30 seconds, we should be fine. Here's what I came up with, but I don't like it. We have 30 field squares, makes 30 stars every 30 seconds, but it requires 160 galactite. I could probably get that down by getting rid of these and put them next level down just using the gold level instead of the galactite level. It would save us 5, 10, 15, 60, roughly 40 galactite it would save us, which galactite is at a premium right now. I only have 2,000, whereas I have 39,000 gold. So I think I'm actually going to do that. We're going to do a slightly different layout and see if I can save this 160 galactite, get it down a little bit less. So we're going to go with this. It's a little more, little less galactic, a little more gold, but it does 36 every 30 seconds, so it actually gets 6 stars more in the same amount of time for less galactite, so I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and shrink that. Put one down over here to get them start producing. Got 8 of these down now. It makes 1,000 stars in a little under 2 minutes, so that's pretty reasonable. We can make black holes now, which means we can also make the satellite dish here. The satellite dish is a trading station. I put one down over here. It basically says you have to complete these goals, so it's kind of like challenges, I guess. You have to create a shrinker machine that has no input, so that's what we've been doing, the thin air machines basically. Creates all specified outputs so for this one they want 1,000 biomass in 5 seconds. So it has to be outputs in the specified time and does not contain time machines. I don't know what time machines are, so I guess I don't have to worry about that right now. Have an instance of the machine in your inventory and click trade. So right now, I don't have anything that creates 1,000 biomass in 5 seconds. I have my thin air machines down here. Like this one creates 630 biomass in 18 seconds, so that's not good enough. I'd have to do like 5 of these to make it in the right time frame, which would be really expensive because this is, well, I guess it's not that bad, but 20,000 tomatoes, so that would be 100,000 tomatoes. But so I'm going to try messing around with this transmutation table where we can do, this creates 10 biomass every second, so that would be 50 in 5 seconds. So 20 of these machines would be able to satisfy that goal. And that would only cost us 20 crafter cores instead of a whole bunch of wood stations. So I'm going to try to get something like that set up, and then I'll go over it with you if it works out. So I believe this works. All I did was create a whole bunch of these guys right here, wood to biomass. And then I just plunked them all down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 21 of them. And I just have one wood machine up here. It creates like 3,000 wood out of thin air, divides it to 3 lanes, and all goes into here, and that comes out to roughly 1,050 in 5 seconds. So I don't know if it'll accept this or not. We're going to go ahead and shrink it. And I have it in my inventory now. It's called Bio 210, because that's 210 per second. And we're going to see if we click trade, if it disappears or what happens. Nothing happened. So it must not qualify for... So I must literally have to do it in 5 seconds, even though this one creates over 1,000 in 5 seconds. Maybe the time has to be under 5 seconds on the machine itself. As far as I can tell, the only way to create biomass in 5 seconds is with trees. Everything else takes longer to grow. So the only way I get biomass, trees grow in 5 seconds. So if I could plant enough trees and harvest them in 5 seconds, I could get the biomass. So we're going to go that route. Try that first, I think. So we'll have to put down, I think let's just start with this. Let's put in 2 of these guys. These can process, so no more than 5 dirt, otherwise it'll take longer than 5 seconds. So if we put down one of these, this does 10 dirt in 5 seconds. So if we split that between these two, they would each get 5 dirt, so it would keep it under the 5-second limit. Let's go ahead and put a polar in here. This would be 5 biomass. So we gotta set these to tree seeds. And then, just to see if this works, let's put down, so that gives me 10 tree seeds in 5 seconds, so we're still in the 5-second limit, so that's good. Because I think if I went to planting them right away, this would take 5 seconds, and the trees growing would take 5 seconds, so that would be 10 seconds. So I think I'm going to have to create separate machines to do this. So I'm just going to do this real small to start with. If it works, we'll do some more elaborate setups, but let's shrink that down. Immediately put it right back in. See if I can keep this to 5 seconds. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this does 10 seeds. So we have to move this down 1. Put 2 there. Put this here and here. Put this over here. So that would be wood seeds every 10, and we need the harvesters. And this is wrong because it doesn't do it from thin air. We can fix that in a minute, but just for testing purposes, let's go ahead and put this in here. Yeah, so that works. So that does 10 biomass in 5 seconds and 20 wood. Alright, let's do another test. Let's see if the first thing we could do is put this as a collector, and it should. But that only makes 5 biomass. I want to do a little test up here, see if we delete this and just redo this setup over here. Do these two. I'm just doing this real quick to see if it works. Set these to wood. Grab a polar. 5 biomass. So yeah, so that works too. So I don't know what I was doing before, but so you don't have to build the machine inside a machine. We could just do it like this. And then we could actually turn this 20 wood. We could grab one of these biomass converters and change them. We could put that here, turn this off, put a filter in here and send the biomass or the wood up top. That'll allow the biomass to go through, and it'll turn the wood into biomass. And then we turn this collector in here. So that's 45 biomass every 5 seconds. So I'm gonna see if I can come up with a better layout to get more biomass in the 5-second time frame. I was able to double it up. I've got 90 biomass in 5 seconds. Let's just go ahead and shrink this. And then let's build like 10 or 12 of them. That was this one here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And all I have to do is put 12 of them in a factory here. 4, 5, 6. 6. And put this here, and that is 1080 biomass in 5 seconds. So we can 1080 in 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and shrink that. And now when we click on this trade button, it should work. There we go. So we have a new one. We received a star core for completing that mission. We can actually come over here and make, what are we making? We're going to make some black holes. 10 black holes. That'll take 100 seconds. But that should complete this mission. Yeah, holes are complete. Let's go ahead and level up. That is level 19. We've unlocked time machines. Place multiple of them next to the same machine to get exponential time increases. So that's interesting. I don't know where you make those at. It doesn't look like here. Shiny crate. That's pretty cool. That'll increase our stack size by that number is ginormous. Wow. Copper blade, iron blade. We'll have to dig around and find the time machine. It's not going to be in there. I wonder if I just missed it in here. Right here, time machine. So 1 star core, 10 black holes. Speeds up time for all adjacent tiles by a factor of 2. They stack exponentially. So by a factor of 2 to the n power. So wow, okay, so that's pretty awesome, but we need some star cores for that. So that is good. We can minimize that. So we could really just copy this. I think I called it bio in 5 seconds. Let's bring this back. And we can really just modify this to be tomatoes. Now this one, this processes every 2 seconds in the seed, so we'll have to process. Because like if I change these over to tomatoes right now, and delete the stuff down here. It's going to be 10 seconds, and we need 8 seconds because these take, these are making, what, 20 dirt, so each one gets 5 dirt. So that'll take 10 seconds to process 5 dirt when we need it to be 8 seconds. So we'll have to add some more of these to make up for that difference. Something like this. We have 5 of these now, so that makes up for the 2-second processing time. So this makes 40 tomatoes in 8 seconds, so we will need 108 seconds, so we'll have to do just 3 of these. We'll shrink it and make 3 of these in one factory, and that'll be the 100. We also need 100 plastic and 100 wood. Wood will be easy. It'll just be the exact same setup basically, except we'll switch these over to tree seeds. For plastic, we can just copy the same setup. Let's do the tomato setup. That is over here now. We can change these to olive seeds. So that is 40 olives in 8 seconds. Then we can just change this around down here. See if we have room for this. What was it, 40 olives? Yeah, 40 olives. So we can process those in this auto crafter here, 40 olives. This will make 7, so let's just do 1 for now. Put it in there and see how it works. I gotta clean out my toolbar. That makes 56 plastic in 8 seconds. So this time is fine. We just need 2 of these, but we have to get this input figured out because we can't have any inputs. I think what we can do is move this this down here. Give us a little extra room. Let's see if we can put a filter in here. Because this generates biomass over here. So let's go ahead and filter the biomass up into the thing. And then let's put the, we can put the plastic thing back down. And then just put that back into the thing. So that is facing the wrong way. Reset the filter. This should be making, oh, we gotta re-put the puller in. Set that to 10 biomass. And there we go. So no input, it outputs 10 extra biomass and 56 plastic. So we can go ahead and shrink that. And then we just need to make copies of each one of those. I think we needed 2 tomatoes. So this is tomatoes 40 and 8 seconds, so we need 2 more of these. We need 2 of these and just 1 of these. And then we can just come over here, throw them down. That's the plastic. That's the tomatoes. And this is the lumber. So there's our outputs, 100, 100, 100, and extra biomass, all in 8 seconds. Shrink it down, come over here, hit the trade button, and now we need 1,000 olives in 15 seconds. So before I forget, I'm going to go back to the crafting table here and delete it because this gets quite long. This was trade 2, we're just going to delete that. So that's the basic of the game. I think I don't know how long these challenges go on. Maybe I'll play another episode. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching.